Hi, my name is Tom Diltz. I am presenting my poster for the Western section of the Wildlife Society meeting here in Reno, Nevada, 2022. And I'm going to talk today about mapping taluses for pika habitat, as well as using environmental variables such as climate variables and talus characteristics to predict where pika are inhabiting. So let me zoom in on my poster. As you can see, this poster is divided up into two sections. The left section is focused on the remote sensing. So pika are small lagomorphs that occur mostly in alpine environments, but they're found in some hotter desert environments. So recently, several pika populations were discovered in northwest Nevada. These have been mapped, and what we wanted to do is avoid the painstaking process of having to map all talus locations by hand. So we used some remote sensing to accomplish this task. First, we used National Agriculture Imagery Program data, blue, green, red, near infrared. We created additional bands, albedo, normalized difference vegetation index, and green-red vegetation index. We ran these through a random forest classification algorithm, and our classification algorithm produced maps such as the one that I'm showing. So on this center image, we have the digitized talus, which was used as our training data. On the right, we have yellow mapped pixels. We came up with a overall accuracy of about 82%. And then this was mapped out across northwest Nevada, which is shown in the map with the red polygons. If you'd like an interactive version of my map, you can click on the QR code at the bottom of this poster. The other thing we did is we wanted to look at whether active versus inactive pika sites were more predicted by environmental variables such as climate, or variables that were related to topography, or variables that were related to sort of the location, size, and shape of the taluses. So we took all the taluses, we calculated talus size and an index of shape, which tells us how elongated taluses are. And then these were combined with a whole bunch of climatic variables that included January minimum temperature, July maximum temperature, actual evapotranspiration, climatic water deficit, potential evapotranspiration, and then precip seasonality and annual precipitation. We also had a variable that described the percent talus within a 5-kilometer area, as well as the pika site density. All of these variables were put into random forest models. Variables that contributed less than 5% were dropped, and this resulted in a model with 9 variables and a predictive accuracy that was about 75%. We get these partial dependence plots from our random forest analysis. And I'm just going to describe them in a nutshell. So the most important variables were climate, accounted for about 69% of the total variable importance, followed by the 2 variables that describe connectivity, pika, the density of pika sites within 5 kilometers was the single most important variable. And then we used these models to make some predictive maps. And that's what I show here at the bottom. So on the left, we have the predictive map showing the probability of occurrence of active pika sites. If we threshold that, we get a map that's similar to the one in the center with the red showing areas that are potentially suitable for pika. And then on the right is our clipped map to the Talus locations. If you would like to contact me, my email is tdeltz@unr.edu. Thank you.